Public service is an honor and a privilege in America, and yet some of our elected officials, while they claim to care about democracy, are doing many things that simply undermine it. In proposed legislation called the Freedom to Vote Act, progressives in Congress are seeking to change the entire voting system in America, and it affects your right to vote directly. When they say that what they're really concerned about is free and fair elections, don't believe them. What this bill would do if it were to pass would be to disembowel elections in America as we know them. And not only would it repeat the glitches and chaos of the last election, it would embed the glitches and the chaos into federal law. What we're witnessing is members in the U.S. Senate and the President and the Vice President using hyperbole and alarmism to try and scare the American people into voting for this legislation. In essence, what they want is a complete federal takeover of elections in America. This violates the Constitution, what's referred to as the Elections Clause, which says the time, manner, and place of elections, that authority is given to the individual states. This proposed federal law would take that authority away from the states, and it does a lot of things that takes away from voter integrity and gives doubt as to the outcome of our elections. For example, one of the measures that would be overturned by this federal law is that no state would be allowed to require a photo ID in order to vote. We have to have an ID to get on a plane or to check out a book at a library, and yet they want people to be able to vote without really proving their identity. They criticize the states of Georgia and Texas and other states who in the last year have passed new election laws trying to maintain the security of their elections. What Georgia and 18 other states have tried to do is to make sure that it's easy to vote and hard to cheat. What this proposed federal law does, promoted by President Biden, does exactly the opposite. We need to examine the facts and steer away from the lies, the half-truths, and the propaganda. We cannot fall victim to the slick salesmanship of political operatives on the left. I invite you to visit our website at aclj.org to find out about this and other topics and to read my latest blog concerning election law in America.